Hello again, those who are drawn to my channel. It's been just a couple of days, and I feel like I should definitely start doing more content on YouTube, seeing as how it's nothing worldly that needs doing right now, other than just staying at home and mainly letting everybody feel like they have some sort of relief from all the other stuff that's going on out in the world. Though I'm pretty sure everybody's going to be fine, and that everybody's been fine since the beginning of this, since it's all about perspective. And what I uploaded last time was Play-Doh in the cave. And so this time I'm going to go a little further into what I could offer the platform, what I could offer you as the viewer, since the relationship has to be a bit more about what I can do instead of what I know, and it mainly has to do with you. And this is definitely a time in which you are very important. You have the infallible skill of accessing your depths, your mind, your heart, and your true sense of being. And most of the time, these things are overlooked when it comes to where it is that we seek for consciousness or awareness. What is consciousness and awareness? Consciousness is the ability to perceive, and awareness is the ability to realize consciousness. It's also the ability to analyze and truly understand, overstand, as a friend says. That all of these things are very important. That being here and actually being alive to experience this life and this existence is very important. It's very important due to the fact that most of us have lost our senses and have engaged our mind in a way that limits our potential, that limits our ability to see what it is that we've always had all along. We take for granted the things that we've always had, and that's the ability for unfathomable about happiness. Just the depths of being truly happy and in love with everyday existence. Not people, not things, but everything. It's nothing specific. Literally everything makes you happy. Anything makes you happy. And you exist. And it's for the mere fact that you exist and you're able to comprehend your awareness as separation from you and everything else around you, like your pillow or your fan or your dog or your cat or anything, your friends, your family. There's a reason why you feel a huge disconnect. There's a reason why we're disconnected right now. We've hit that point in which our understanding has to come full circle instead of just turning into, well, they said, or he said, she said, that the only one way to truly achieve anything is to know what you are. Doesn't matter your name. Doesn't matter where you come from. Doesn't even matter what your past was like. It hardly matters what you can perceive your future to be. Because none of them mean anything until you decide right here, right now, that you're going to do something about it. You're going to do something about the things that you've perceived that you deserve, or that you want, or that you've lost, or that you've gained. They mean nothing in the past. just like they mean nothing in the future. They're intangible. They're not making you happy right now. If they are making you happy right now, then you're already one step closer to truly understanding why it is we're here in the first place. The Truman Show effect. The Truman Show effect is based on the show, or rather, the movie, where Jim Carrey is a solo existence where everyone else is acting around him. That he is the only real thing experiencing life. Yet life around him is consistently changing, and all of it is a set for him to interact with. Yet he doesn't truly know that he is the one individual who's not in on it. Anyone who's ever taken a substance may have come back with a sense of alienation and a sense of, like, there's a joke. Like there's a huge joke being pulled on you. And depending on how your mind works, because I had my mind warped for a little while afterwards, you either perceive this as this world is harsh, this world doesn't care, this world is indifferent to me, or you will truly perceive it as, I can do anything, because right now I'm alive, right now I exist, right now I have the potential to be anything that I want. My only true sense of alienation comes from my mind, my thoughts, the way I think, not feel, the way I think I should behave, the way I think the world truly works. You may have gone through that. Even without psychedelics, you feel like you're alone, or you feel like nobody understands. That's a conception from the mind. The very purpose of having senses is to really engage with our reality, to really be here instead of somewhere else. It's because we're here that makes it important. It's not about the destination. It's about now. It's about here. Personally, you may be unaware of what I mean, even if you did watch this, or watch it several times, and felt like it was a connection somewhere. And that's usually due to the fact that I'm going to hit on some things, but you have to go deeper. You have to really meditate on it. Silence the mind. Understand that is the only separation between you and reality. Reality is stranger than fiction. It really is. There are so many ways to go about doing pretty much anything, yet the only thing that stops a majority of people is the you in the factor. The one that identifies with traumas, or the one that identifies with, this happened to me. That makes it real. That makes this personal. That makes the joke about me being the solo existence painful. It never has to be painful. It's all about perception. Because mortality is more of a state of mind than it is a state of being. Because once you truly understand how your being is connected to everything, the food chain of things, the cycle of life, even the way fire works, it never destroys anything. It changes its state. It changes its being. It fundamentally breaks it down till there's nothing but ash. But ash spreads. It goes all over. Anything that has been burned to the ground has truly moved on and existed in so many other variables, so many other states. It's no longer a solid thing that is either too heavy or too stationary to move. Instead, it becomes ash. It becomes small and easy to carry, easy to be swept up by the wind and taken anywhere, truly anywhere, depending on how hard the wind blows, how far up the ashes scatter, where the ashes are scattered. So as a preliminary question, where do you exist right now? Do you exist here? Right now? Are you truly existing in a place that isn't the past and isn't the future? Are you experiencing the moment by moment, the very sensation of blinking your eyes, the very sensation of breathing, the very sensation of just your skin, the sensation of your hair? And if there's a breeze, or even if there's something touching you, do you really understand it? Do you understand why that touch feels the way it does? Do you understand how far the now has taken you? And better yet, do you know how to alter your now so that you're more present, that you're more happy, you're actually able to exist undefinably and undeniably happy for no reason whatsoever? You're just lit up and happy, and you exist, and the very fact that you exist makes you happy. The very fact that you feel like you've lost your mind every time you laugh, yet it's very comfortable, and it's very sane, and it feels amazing. When will you get there? When will you be there? When will the mind no longer have a hold over you? Stray thoughts or monstrous interloping of the strangling mind, of the strict mind. I ended up writing a book, and it's definitely not going to be for everybody who comes to my channel, and I'm thinking about linking it in the description. I do believe I've added it to my profile, like the About Me page on my channel. It's a pre-sale. I've written a few pages, a few thousand words, each one of them kind of encapsulating my own kind of automatic sensation to draw on people's innermost questions and probe it the way I tend to probe myself, since it can resonate with other people, since the gift of gab has always been with me. I'll definitely be helping people and definitely be making something of myself during this time, and you will definitely do the same, since being the same won't get very far these days. So take care, and I'll be back maybe in a week or a few days. Take care.